Oscar, heading into tomorrow night's game, right now you're averaging a league best 25:56 time on ice per game. How have you found that you've managed that load and that workload altogether?
Well, like you said, if I'm out there for that many minutes, you gotta manage your minutes and obviously do something good with it. We have a lot of D here that wants to play more, obviously, and show the coaches what they're made of. But right now, I have a lot of responsibility out there, and obviously, I try to do the best with the minutes.
What does it mean to you to kind of have that kind of responsibilities from the coaching staff?
I mean, first off, the body feels great, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy about all the responsibility I'm getting from the coaches, being out there in the PK and the power play, and play a lot of the heavy minutes. And obviously, I feel really good about my game right now, and the whole team. We've been playing some good hockey lately. Obviously, the last game didn't turn out the way we wanted to, but we're just going to stay with it here. We have a good feeling and a good energy in the group still. So we just want to bounce back here, and there's no better place to do it than here, I think.
You mentioned playing in all situations. How taxing is it also mentally as well? Because obviously it's physically demanding, but how taxing is it mentally when you're on the PK, you're on the PP, and even string?
I mean, obviously it's tough. You play against the best player in the world, and obviously you're out there for 26, 27 minutes a game. You have to be smart. You cannot just go out there and think you're going to follow up every rush and play a hard, solid game for 60 minutes. You got to be smart out there because you're playing some smart players. But like I said, once again, the body feels good, and I'm really happy about my game and the team, how we play right now. Obviously, unfortunately, we didn't play the way we wanted to the last game, but that's in the past right now. So we just want to focus on tomorrow's game.
I know I asked you this just a few days ago, but if you can just kind of reiterate some of the words and maybe expand on it a little bit. Coming into yesterday's game, you had 6 points in 3 games. When the points start coming like that, what does that do for your overall game?
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence for sure. It gives you a little boost, and it's probably more important for all the fans out there to have me in the fantasy leagues than for myself. I can be really happy about my game, even though I haven't scored a point in many games. I think I went on a stretch 8 or 10 games without a point, and I still felt really good about myself and the way I was playing. And obviously we were winning some games, and I'm happy with that. But obviously, when you get some points, you get a good energy boost, and I want to continue to have that good feeling. So I'm just going to keep it up. I'm off to a good start. The team is off to a good start, but it's nothing more than that. So we're just going to keep it up here now.
Oscar, what's been your impressions of Caleb on the right side as your D partner?
I've been very impressed. He's a good skater, and it's not easy to come here and play against some heavy lines and some tough forechecks in San Jose, and obviously it's tough. But he's been playing really solid, I think, and obviously it's my job to make him look good and make it easy for him. So I think he's been handling the pressure very well, and I think he have a lot of potential.
And just to continue on that, what's it like just seeing you're a guy that's been with the team for a while now. What's it like seeing Ethan and Caleb both up here now, guys who have gone through kind of the pipeline and done their work, and now they're seeing the fruits of their labor come to fruition?
Yeah, I'm very happy of their development. Just look at a guy like Ethan Bear. He has so much poise out there, even though he haven't played that many games up in the big league. So I'm very impressed by them both and how they manage the game and how they play, because it's not easy. I just remember when I came up from Oklahoma and played the first couple of games. It's not easy. It's a fast game. It's a tough game. So you got to be smart out there. But I'm really impressed, and those guys have big potential.
And just like, as you mentioned, how long did it really take you to get your feet wet and really feel comfortable in this league coming from Oklahoma?
It took me a while, actually. Obviously, it depends on who you play with, and you get that stability. For me, I had Andrew Ferens, who took me under his wing and was like a mentor for me, and that made it a lot easier just to have someone you can talk to. And he was very smart. He was not talking too much to me. It's easy to overthink stuff when you come up and you think about every play, and you want to show everybody how good you are. But sometimes it's you just got to keep it simple, and that's what I try to do with these guys too. Just let them play because they're here for a reason, and I don't want to give them too much information on how to play the game. Once again, they're here for a reason, and I'm really happy how they play.
Going back to fantasy, do you know anybody that has you in fantasy that puts a little pressure on you?
No, once in a while I get a DM on Instagram or whatever, like, good job, I have you in the fantasy league and whatever. So it's a big deal all over here, I guess. So I'm just gonna keep it up with those guys.
So what about the guys that need penalty minutes? And you only got 6 so far. This year.
I know. I got to keep it up here. It's a lot of pressure on my shoulders. So, no, it's all fun aside. I mean, we just gonna stay with it here. We have that good feeling in the group, and obviously, we're gonna play for some big points here. Divisional game. It's gonna be big for us. It's nice to be off to a really good start. I just remember going back to the playoff year when we had a really good start. You kind of ride that wave all year, and that's what we want to continue doing here.
And just another quick thing on points. You're third in the league in assists among defensemen. When you're in the upper echelon amongst playmakers from the back end, what does that mean to Oscar Klefbom?
Once again, I'm really flattered to be out there, and it feels like I'm doing something good to be out there with those guys. Leon and Connor and Nuge and Neeler and those guys are really good in the power play. But I want to be out there for a reason and be a threat as well. I don't want to just stand on the blue line and everybody know Klefbom is going to give the puck to Connor or whatever. I want to be out there for a reason and be a threat as well. And that's what I think when we're the most lethal.
How would you say your leadership style has evolved over the years? Because when Larson went down, they threw an A on your jersey, and a lot of people talk about your leadership as well. How would you say that's evolved over the years?
I think it's been growing and growing during the time I've been here now. I take a lot of pride on having that A on my jersey. So I'm very flattered to have that respect among the players and the coaching staff around here. So once again, if you have that responsibility and you have that respect, you want to continue growing and improve as a leader and as a hockey player.